Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 and indeed hello. Now, right at the end of the last episode, or the last stream, actually, in fact, the last episode, since we're kind of caught up to YouTube at the moment, we just finished this cauldron, which I was particularly happy with. So we have no particular reason not to start this stream off by heading straight back to Rost's grave and see if there's any catching up to do back there. Hello, Spring Critter. Hello, everyone who's just dropped in. And thank you very much for Deep Fries the Hands. Wow, okay. That is a very interesting name, and thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime on me. Right, okay, well, as I mentioned, we're going to try at the start of every stream to head back and have a chat with Rost, and as often as we can. This will give us a little bit of an insight into what we're meant to do next. I honestly don't expect much from this one, because we didn't really make much main story progress in the last stream. It was a very short stream, but we did actually make some important progress in that we have unlocked an override on another bank of creatures made in the... was it Omega overrides we got? I could be wrong about that one. I think we've got Sigma, and we just picked one up. I think it may have been Omega. Having to plumb the depths of my memory on that one, though.
Home. To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Okay, well, there's Rost's tombstone. Or burial marker, I guess. I wonder if he's even buried here.
It's not getting any warmer out here.
Can we step up and interact? There we go.
I should be going.
No.
I'll try to come back soon.
So there's nothing new to say to Rost. So we really haven't made very much progress in the last stream at all. So moving on then, where are we going to go next? Now there are a couple of things that we can do. The first, and probably one of the more important ones, is to grab this long neck and then move on down to A Daughter's Vengeance and then on to Meridian. Thankfully we do have a campfire just outside of the cauldron that we can jump back to, so we're gonna hop back there straight away. It's going very well, Ghost Gaming. Thank you very much for asking. I hope things are going well with you as well. Now, today's stream is going to be a bit of a longer one. It's not going to be the rushed 2/3 hour stream of the last jaunt. We're probably going to be looking to make some hefty progress, or at least focus on side quests rather than just exploration. That being said, you know it's me. So, you know, if something shiny catches my eye, I can't promise I'm not going to forget myself and then, you know, 3 hours later realize, oh yeah, I was doing a quest. There we go. Good morning, Abarash Kampachi. I hope you slept well, mate. That is something I don't necessarily want to play with. Hello. Right, okay, so they may be part of a convoy? It's quite possible they're part of a convoy. At any rate, I want to be heading there. So we want to be generally moving in this direction down the road. Now, the roads are apparently going to be a lot safer, but that also means they're probably going to be a lot more boring. So we are going to be straying off the path, but generally making... Oh, maybe I should have gone around the road. Generally making progress in the direction of our objective. But I am going to be moving largely off the beaten track. I don't think of Aloy as the sort of person who just follows roads blindly anyway. Treading the path that has been trodden 1,000 times before. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to be a very safe path for obvious reasons at that point. But it's also going to be a rather boring one. Now, is this a drop too far? No. Aloy is very flexible. She bounces. Do we want to Make a jump over there. Yes, we can. There we go. Now what I'm hoping to do is see the long neck in the distance, but we haven't seen anything yet.
Going down fast.
No, you're not. That's a lie. It's a complete lie. Oh, campfire discovered. Got lots of machines down there. Another shell walker group. Wait a second. Is that some sort of pipeline? Seems to be. Got a bunch of shell walkers down there. That's fine. Ooh, what are you? A dead watcher. That means there's going to be scavengers nearby. Boars. Oh, foxes. Oh no, raccoon. Damn it. But that is a fox. We've got a campfire over there, maybe? Yeah, a campfire there. We need a lot of animal hides, unfortunately. So there's not going to be any immediate end to the hunting of the animals. I know. It saddens many of you, but this is the way of life. I need these skins for reasons that mostly revolve around larger inventories. I am streaming surprisingly early today, Takurosh. I'm glad you noticed. I'm trying to address a common complaint, and that is that despite the fact that I live in Europe, not on the European continent, of course, but that I typically stream at times that are quite hostile to most Europeans. So, trying to balance things out a little bit. There we go. Now, that does not look as though it is going to be a particularly good skin there. Thunk. There we are. I don't care for the rabbit right now. But yeah, we didn't get a skin. We got meat, and meat is good, to be certain. I need to replenish a lot of the healing potions. The healing pots that I had. Let's go ahead and drop this into your eyeball if we can. Oh no, you're on your way. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much, Consulus, for the Twitch Primes up there. 7 months in a row. That's actually genuinely difficult to do with Prime, because it doesn't auto-renew. Well done. Thank you so much for using your Prime over here. Only have one of those to use, so it's especially kind whenever someone chooses to use them here. Right. I want to go and grab that campfire. I probably should have grabbed that first before I got distracted hunting. See, I warned you that this would happen. Warned you I did. Yeah, that is a convoy that I'd kind of like to take out, if I could. And I could pop off their carrying cases. Where is that headed? I think it's kind of amazing that the Watchers... Again, it feels like there's a certain hierarchy and kind of an ecological niche that many of the machines fit into. Yeah, we probably will be doing a lot of fox hunting today if we get the chance. That is very much force of habit to lead my shots into it. I never try to just draw the arrow while I'm aiming straight down the line. I'll always try and draw it off to the side and then calmly swipe my sights across the target before loosing the arrow. Right, what we got over there? Oh, those are lance horns, I think. Got some turkeys around. Got a little bit of something, a dead watcher. Another fox? No, it's a raccoon. Rabbits, lots of rabbits. Another boar. I mean, we don't strictly need to be going for these. I wonder if one of these is generally better to be using on wildlife. If there's a better chance of getting high quality items off certain wildlife if you're using a certain weapon for it. It wouldn't surprise me if that were the case. In fact, it would make a bit of sense. Spotted atomic blue shell. Well, I'll be taking that with me. Finn, thank you so much for the resub. 23 months. Yes, indeed. Almost 2 years. Good times. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind of you. Right. Let's have a look around. I mean, I could grab a turkey. Right, let me get a proper bead on you. 1, 2. Yeah, I can barely see. Oh, you're running the wrong way, little one. Fine. There we go. Oh. What? So it's a trampler. Row overrides. Oh, maybe we unlocked row. Yes, I do believe that we saw something about the tramplers. That's right. So we unlocked the row cauldron. When threatened, it will run circles around its target while using explosive fire attacks. I wasn't actually expecting that. Excavating horns. Destroying these components disables the excavation horn attack. Power cell on the top. Sparker resource can be looted. Processing unit. Destroying this component disables the fire-based attacks and triggers an explosion, burning anything in the area. But it's weak to all, which is quite nice. So I can use my heavier hitting attacks on that one. Luminous braiding is on offer. Sure, we'll take one of these down if we can. Okay. We'll give it a shot, at the very least. My, don't they look gigantic, though. You guys... Oh, wow. Are those glowing bellies all... Oh, they're always glowing. I wonder what's up with that. They look quite beautiful, though. Right, let's knock a few arrows here, then. Okay, that looks and seems incredibly loud.
Low and quiet does it.
Let me adjust the sound over here. It seems like it might be super, super loud for you guys in stream. So let me drop that down a bit. There we go. Let me know in chat if the audio is a little bit better balanced, because that seemed like that was crazy, crazy loud there. Okay, let's have a quick gander around here. Hello. Can I silent strike you? I mean, I could just override you, I suppose, but... And it's moving off again. Yeah, it actually looks like it's on fire. That is crazy. Some sort of engine, I guess. Much better. I'm glad. I'm glad. Audio was fine for you anyway. Okay, well, I'll bear that in mind. It might have just been crazy loud for me, honestly, so I'll just turn my my headset down a bit. Now, let's get all of these pump. And there we go. Now, do they know where I am? They might do. They shouldn't, though. Despite the fact that you are on fire. I mean, overriding one that I've almost completely destroyed, probably not the best idea. But they look amazing, though. That wasn't too bad. A bit of EXP there for killing that, especially for the stealth kill and the burning kill together. Yeah, I could probably get a decent chunk at this. What could I... Oh, I could gather a plant. Okay. Thank you very much, Amira Zorales. 11 months. Hello, Aavak. Hello, Chad. Hello, you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the audio was good till those things showed up. Yeah. It did get a little bit loud. Want to come over here, mate? Let's see. Do you want to just... There we are. Come on. Over here. Just nudge your way in. And there we go. You know... On Team Aloy. There we go. Enjoy. Try not to be too close, because that looks like that's going to be a big old fight. I'm just going to move away and be down here for a bit. Oh no, they're like, yeah, we don't want to fight. Maybe they do. Whoop. There we are. Yes, they are. Oh, no. Damn it, they actually saw me. How did that one see me, though, is the question. Probably me not being stealthed is the answer to that. Oh, they're gonna go for each other. Jonk. I mean, sure. Would you like a silent strike? Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Thank you. I'll just be up here, watching from afar. Cheers. Come on, you. Get into that fight. My lord. Just stood all the way over there, not helping. Alright, who are we going to go for? 2 hits. Not too bad. Oh, look at that fire attack, though. I do approve. That was actually pretty cool. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the 7 months, though. Oh, they're back. Let me just grab this. I will read your message out in just a moment. Just a little bit weary of taking for granted a new enemy type. So knock 3 arrows, please. I won't be able to do a big chunky attack if I can. Okay. Oh, that was so useless. What I meant to do is stop aiming my bow, not loose 3 arrows. We've almost lost their override, unfortunately. Well done on knocking them down. And that's it for them. I'm so sorry. I know. I know. Curse this sudden and inevitable betrayal, eh? There we go. Let's just knock all those bits off. There we are. I'm going to put you out of your misery as fast as I can, mate. I'm so sorry. You did so well. I was so proud of you. Can I actually get a... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, well. That was fortunate. Oh, thank you. Well, that's taking away its gore attack, at least. Let's knock these arrows. Try and put it out of its misery quickly, at least. That is not putting it out of its misery. That's just shooting it in its leg for no apparent reason. Honestly, setting her on fire at this point is kind of a waste, but... There we go. I did want to put you down as swiftly as I could, but the silly game wouldn't let me do it. I tried, though. Hopefully that counts for something. 20% resistance corruption weave. Ooh. Now I do like that. I like that a lot, simply because it's such a pain in the bum whenever I get corruption damage, because it's a damage over time. Supernova 1934, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub there. 19 months, my lord, you've been very diligent with that. Grab that fox meat as well. All right. Now, Cassandra, hi everyone, finally back after vacation. Hope everyone is doing well. I am doing quite well, thank you very much for asking. I hope your vacation was wonderful. Hey, Lady Sheelab. But now we can have a closer look at this.
Look at this.
Yeah. It looks like some sort of furnace. From what I can tell. The fact that it was sparking fire. It's all I can imagine. Some sort of internal furnace for dealing with whatever it's gathering. I don't know. Like, you'd imagine something like that would make more sense on a scavenger. So that it can process the blocks of metal. At any rate, it's always good to see a new enemy type and learn from it. Oh, hello, ball. Not quite the bum. That was an awful shot, by the way. If that were real life, that would have been just a disgusting shot to have taken.
That'll keep my
Needed to have been a lot further to the side. Because I was still aiming for the armpit. It's just I was aiming for the armpit through its backside. Which, yeah, it doesn't really work. I mean, to be honest, a broadhead arrow can bore a hole about 2, maybe even up to 4 centimeters wide. So, yeah, I mean, you might be able to. But it's going to get tangled in all those guts. It's not going to reach the heart, which is really what you should be aiming for. Hello, turkey. Oh,
My
okay.
focus is receiving another signal.
Maybe I need to be a bit closer. There we go. And down you are.
You walked right into that girl.
Really? Oh, yes, I did. Damn it, they're using the turkeys. Cunning. No. That was silly of you. And also no. Oh, okay, fair enough. You were a little bit faster. I was significantly more dangerous, but you were a little bit faster.
You're
Right,
trash
nope.
now.
Not if you aim that badly. My lord. There was really no reason to waste arrows on you. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of healing. And grab this as well. Sorry you're late, you had to give Casa advice on snacks. Well, that's completely fair. We've got to get the right snacks for movie night. You can ruin movie night with the wrong snacks.
Definitely not scrap.
Definitely not. Let's go for these here arrows. That's good enough. Slow everything down. Pop. And again, please. There we are. But it does seem like we're getting a very low chance of getting those drops. Ah, a fox! Damn it all! Okay. Oh, fox, why? You cunning little devil, you. Went where I don't want to follow.
Soon enough.
Fine. You scoundrel. We're moving further and further away. I'm fairly certain I was somewhere down there just a moment ago. But this is where we want to be, so... And in fact, there is our quarry. Oh, I bet we have to get up onto these
Closing in on the signal.
tall rocks here. Copper Deeps. Oh, I like the name of that. We are quite over leveled. Over twice the level we need to be for this area. That'll be a lot easier once we're not having to worry about the Glinthawk. Let's rush down. I think it's a Glinthawk. What else have we got here, though? Yeah, that is definitely a Glinthawk, yes. Is there a better vantage point on it? Yes, there are. There are a couple, at least. Alright. Alright, it's been a little while, so let me remind myself about Glinthawk's weaknesses. Let's have a look in here, then. Its weakness to fire, that's right, I seem to recall. Break the beak and take away its ability to scavenge loot. That doesn't really matter too much. The free sack is weak to everything. Okay, we should be able to take this down easily enough then. Especially with 3 arrows. Bonk. There we are. Now we want to possibly... Let's load that. Knock 3 of these arrows. Third. Slow down. That did not do as much damage as I'd hoped. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Where is it?
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
It genuinely would, yeah. Especially because I can't see where it is. Right, there we are. Come hit that. Pop. And I think I actually took off its free sacks. And it died. It collided with the ground hard enough to die. I approve. I don't think I was actually aware that they could die from collision, but sure. Where did it go though? Oh, no, it did. I thought it might have fell into the water and one of the snapmaws ate it. I would have been very impressed with that. But no. I didn't realize there was a lake there though. That's going to be an interesting one. Some component of it. Another component of it. Can we see a position where we're going to be able to get onto that thing? Can I perhaps get a better look? I think I'm going to have to deal with the snapmaws before I can realistically get on you, aren't I? You approach that really close. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of the snapmaw. Let's make some more of these arrows. Dunk.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Now we need to kill it. That will be the easy part. Though it's quite far away. Ah, yeah, okay. That was a waste of those arrows, for certain. But better waste arrows than waste health. Right. Let's get these going again. That is not what I was trying to hit. But okay. There we go.
That'll help.
It will. There we go. I think we've taken off most of its armor at this point. Still got its freeze sack though. Not anymore. But it's called its friend, which isn't exactly the best. Yeah, there are a lot of these guys around. Thank you, but no. Rather not have to deal with that right now. Taken off a lot of their armor, which is fantastic. Dunk. There's another one. Perfect. You've still got a lot of your scales, though. No longer want those. I'm not doing any sustained damage to their armor anymore. I don't think they've got enough left. But whilst they're frozen, I will happily go for the high damage shots. There we go.
All right.
Oh, damn it. And again, please. Damn. Could absolutely slow down time in order to try and get that shot, but it's almost like admitting defeat, which is exactly what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go through these. Damn it! Focus, Aloy. Focus me, rather. There we go. That was super wasteful, honestly. That was just brute forcing the problem. Alright, where is the last? I was certain there was one more. Oh, there you are. Hello. I could absolutely do this. No, I absolutely can't, apparently. Hello. Where is it? Not sure where it's off to, but I suspect it'll be coming back this way. So let's go and take care of it, so that it can't sneak up on me. Let's not leave any enemies around that can creep up on us later on. Well, I mean, that is a headshot, which is kind of where I wanted to go with that. Good enough. And there we are. We used a lot of ammo there. Specialist ammo too, which I'm not super happy with, but we did get a lot of EXP. We're almost at level 31, which is frankly amazing, considering we were only halfway there when I started the stream today. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, let's have a quick gander. Snap more heart. Super useful. Blaze. Chill water. We'll probably get quite a lot of this because I knocked off a lot of components. Which is... It's okay, since you will get experience for that. So, you know, there's reasons to do it that way. But I do... really? Well, we no longer want to be in the water. probably be very wise for us to not be. How many of you are there? Just one? So I'm fine with just one. Pop.
First strike.
Indeed. There we go. And that's more or less all of its components gone. Oh, you're about to start spitting chill water at me. Let's try and avoid that. Despite how quickly I thought I was going to get onto that
They're scanning for me.
long neck there, tall neck, it's taking a long time. Right, well, you're out of the water, so a prime candidate for being set on fire. There we go. Let's make some more of these. The amount of arrows I'm going through, though, I am starting to think that it might be worth my time getting some skills that improve the arrow efficiency of making weapons, that is. Okay, well, you're hurting, and I can just set you on fire again. That is the wrong type of weapon. There we go. You aren't going to survive this, so I can go back and continue looting and then make my way over to you. Also, I almost missed this one as well, which would have been terrible. Yeah, but 1,300 EXP for each one of these kills is quite substantial. And 31 reached. Now, I believe we're waiting on another skill point. Yeah, we've only got 2, but I wanted to go for 3 and then grab Tinkerer. Or rather, Tinker. There we go. Apart from murdering robots with a bow and arrow, what is this game about? Well, it's actually got a really compelling story. A really compelling story. But like many open world games, you can spend a lot of time just gathering items. And you should, honestly, because it does make the game a lot easier to be able to carry a lot of components with you. But a lot of it is just atmospheric, exploring a world that has been really, really well crafted. Really well crafted. You don't need to go down the stealth route, which I do a lot of, long range and stealth. You can be a lot more up close and personal, though I strongly suspect that that is a much harder way to play the game. I get the impression that the way I play it is by far and away the easier method of not dying. Let's, can I summon anything? No. I may be able to get someone's attention though. There we are. You gonna come over here? Yes, you are. You're a nasty one. You had the kind of like headdress almost. That implies that you're quite capable of fighting. I think that one's a red-eyed watcher, so it actually has a decent ranged laser.
Tallneck from here.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Aloy. Because the Tallneck's just over there, as it happens. Alright. Right. And... actually, let me run around in circles. I've missed my chance, damn it. I lost confidence about the fact that whether the, it was X or 0 for jump, which is good because I would have rolled straight off. Who be you? Carja archers, oh that's fair enough. Can I get on this from over here? Oh, I can, marvellous. The best way I've heard this game described, this is a true post-apocalypse game. Not, oh no, we had an apocalypse, society is failing, but instead, the apocalypse happened so long ago, no one remembers it. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. I did it again anyway.
Missed it. I'll have to jump.
I literally missed the first one because I was checking which button, then I got distracted by chat and forgot. Look, just don't give me a hard time. It's not even like I'm sleep deprived this time. I'm just a derp. But yeah, the post-apocalypse comment, which was a good comment to read. But yeah, the apocalypse happened so long ago, no one remembers it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. That does seem to be the case. Because, I mean, obviously, we're on Earth. These are humans. I mean, actually, maybe I couldn't assume that. But it seems to be Earth. It seems to be, like, lots of lore indicating a world far more advanced. And, I mean, look at the stuff that's around. Clearly, someone made it, and it was almost certainly us. But something went wrong. Can I get up there and deal with you before having to worry? No, let's err on the side of caution. I'm just gonna wait and jump on it from over here. Does anyone know if the tear effect affects the rate of skin drops in this game? Oh, that's a very, very good question, Light Sentinel. This is honestly an amazing game, and I strongly suspect that where people who've been around on my channel for a long time are saying that, oh, you know, I had no idea this game was a thing, because it was really well hyped and marketed. But it's a console exclusive, and I suspect that is the be all end all of it. That the more platforms a game is released on, the better chance it has. Yes, there we go.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Indeed. Now that is a nice screenshot, I think, right there. That will be pretty good for a thumbnail. Oh, we're going this way this time. Okay. Up we go. And across. That is a pretty... Aw, man. That would have been an amazing thumbnail. With the black smoke in the background. Glorious. Remind me, chat. That is prime thumbnail material. I know it seems silly to be talking about that, but actually, it's one of the things I really like about doing YouTube. Is the editing, is the thumbnails. The recent Oni video I recorded, episode 2 of the series, that took me a little bit over 2 hours to record. And I had enormous amounts of fun editing that down into just about an hour. There we go. It's a really creative process, I find, editing. It's one of the things I like the most about it. Right, open map. Now, we should see more. There we go. Look at that. All of the things all over the... Wow, okay, there's a lot. Oh, we got information. So this is considered cargo area, then. Is there a way over there? Yes. There seems to be perhaps a Karja fort there. I'm going to guess that that's a Karja fort, and if I'd tried to go through there, it would have said, no, go this way. Because when I was looking on the map, I was like, well, there's clearly a connection there. Is it possible to sequence break by just not going through there? But no, it doesn't appear to be the case. It's good to know. Right, well, that was one of the main things I wanted to do. We've got a bandit camp very close by. We have corrupted machine area, I'm guessing. Got a lot of metal flowers on that. Wow, that looks like teeth. Very, very odd design in those rocks. Very odd design. We've got some campfires around. It looks like some sort of town. I'm not sure that... Maybe that'll show up if we get closer. I do want to go back and do this. I really, really do. But right now, there's some other things I want to focus on. A new quest right there. Like I said, I want to try and focus on some of the actual progress here, because it has been so long that I haven't done so. That I feel a bit bad. But I do also want to make sure that I grab as many of the campfires as I can, so that fast travel is much easier. Right, there's a metal flower around here, so this is the plan of action. Grab this, go on, grab the campfire. Probably take out the snap moles while I'm there, just because I can. Grab this metal flower and investigate this town. Then move on along the road. We'll pick up this new quest down here. I'm going to ignore the bandit camp for now, just because I'll get too sucked in. And instead we'll go on to a Lonesome Rock. And then we'll decide where we're going from there. I think that's a good route to follow. Yeah, the thumbnails suggest themselves quite often, flying enemy. I really, really like the thumbnails from this game. It's a very, very photogenic game. But we've got 3 skill points, which means, at long last, donk, there we are. Now that, thinking about it, is there a pretty metal flower around here somewhere? Can we see it from up here? Is that the metal? No, that's just brush, it seems. There's a Glintalk over there that I could probably fight from on top of the Tallneck, which would actually be incredibly funny. I'll be perfectly honest. But before we do that, let me just go ahead and have a look at our crafting. So we're currently wearing the Nora Stealth Hunter outfit. I could go for... that... I mean, nothing has an armor value, specifically. Oh, actually, no. Banukai Center, maybe. Rig for Endurance. This one offers protection against lots of different elements, is the main thing. But... do I have better modifications? I wish I could sort this out so that I could see weaves. That's 8 stealth and 5 resist freeze. That's actually quite a nice one. That's a very nice one, I'm going to be honest. And then we've got 9 stealth. What am I currently... what have I currently got on there? We've got this one, which offers 5 stealth. I don't think we're going to be able to beat this one. That one's amazing. That one's absolutely amazing. But we should be able to clear this modification slot. So, there we go. And now we can have a quick look. Generally speaking, I'm playing to the strength of this, so I want... stealth, but it is possible that we'll see some really, really good ones in here as well. Resist freeze, resist melee attacks. I mean, there's a lot of resist freeze here. I could probably make a very, very good resist freeze setup. I will go with this. There we are. Overall, I think that's quite nice, but yeah, we could grab Banukai Hunter Heavy, for example, and pop some really nice resist freeze in there. Yeah, let's select this. I can just straight up swap the modifications. That's much, much nicer. Much nicer. TJA. Hello, Aavak. Don't catch you often, but your VODs help pass the time as I sit at work bored on the slow days. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad they help. But yeah, we're going to play to the strength, so we'll be even more resistant to freeze here. There we are. That's resistance of 79 freeze. And we should be able to replace this with something nice. Resist fire, resist ranged attacks. Not a bad one. Or we could go with... do we have any more resist freeze? We don't, actually. That's a shame. Shock melee. See, that one is also playing into the freeze. So we'd add an extra 8 to freeze defense, but we would lose all of our fire defense. Which isn't exactly what I want to go with that. This one would lose us our shock defense, but would give us range defense. No, let's actually continue building on the freeze, because ultimately, if I'm fighting an enemy that has fire, I should have a set of equipment that's good for resisting fire. That would be the way I'd want to do it. This one, for example, I could use as my general purpose fire resistance, and perhaps shock as well. But let's have a little bit of both. Sure. There you go. So that one's a decent one now. 40 fire resist. We've got one with 87 resist to freeze. We can almost be completely immune to freeze. I don't think we'd be immune to being hit in the face by an ice bomb, but we wouldn't take damage from the freezing effect. We'd just be, you know, taking damage from being smacked in the face by a shell. Mr. Ultracer, can't tell you how long it's been since Aavak streamed when I was, well, awake. I'm at work now, watching on my phone, but I have chat open on my computer. Oh, well done, mate. I hope you're not going to get in trouble, though. I would not approve of anyone doing anything which would potentially get them shouted at by their boss. That would not make me happy. Right, again, we're going to build up the corruption resistance here, though. Honestly, given that we've only really got one good corruption resistance item there. Let's have a look. Quite often, anything that does corruption is also doing ranged. Actually, no, that isn't always the case. That isn't always the case. It's not. In fact, I don't think any enemies other than the corruptor have ever used a ranged corruption attack. The others is just like on the floor. So, yeah, I might resist melee attacks, since that's quite often where they are. And fire just seems to be a generally good one to have. So there we are. That is all of my my items there set up, and now we can actually look in here and start setting these up gloriously. So, my Shadow Hunter bow. Fire. There we are. 44 fire and plus 15 handling. Yes, please. And the thing is, now that I can do this, if I'm fighting an enemy who is basically just weak to fire, I can just hop in and mod my bow to be specifically resistant to that very specific type of mod my bow to do that damage, not be resistant to it, but you know what I mean. Increase the handling so I can draw even faster. Might be nice. And adding tear onto most things would also be nice. In fact, we'd almost be getting to the point where tear can actually do something on my fire arrows. That would be an amusing one, adding tear to fire arrows. Yeah, sure. And then we just want to straight up add some extra damage. Yeah, sure. This will be good. We'll pull down our handling just slightly if we use that one, but I'm good with it. That's a nice bow at this point. Handling 137. That's quite good. And Tori Tempest UK, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. I pour hence the Prime. 2 months. Second month, best month. Thank you so much for using your Prime on the channel, and indeed for coming back as well and deciding that actually the first month warranted a second. Thank you so much. I'm really massively pleased that you enjoyed your stay. Right. I can purchase multiples. Well, I can't purchase multiple purple bows of the same type. No, but I can have all of my weapons be the purple types of weapons. Yeah. So we've got the Karja Warbow. Sharp Shot Bow first. Let's see if we got better tear. Yes. Well, actually, 19 tear. See, this is the thing, is the Tear Blast arrows are fantastic on this weapon, but dropping down those hefty damage enhancers are really nice. Another Tear Blast, though. That would also be quite nice. It adds fire, but fire will never be a thing on this. None of my arrows here will do anything for fire. In fact, that might be better on my... yeah, that might be actually a little bit better over here. As freeze, don't need that. But this will generally add something to everything. I'd lose 3 points of damage on my regular arrows, and 2 points of damage on my fire arrows, and 6 points of damage on my broadhead arrows, but I'd gain 14 tear, 2 fire, 5 tear, and 4 handling. That does seem to be a worthwhile addition. Yeah, let's go for it. There we go. It's not always the best thing to go for the most rare coloured item, it seems. Right, this has shock, blast, and fire. Let's clear these so I can just have a quick look. So first, fire and freeze doesn't really help me. Straight up damage and handling does, so we'll grab that. Shock, tear, and corruption, that doesn't strictly help me, but the straight up shock does. Then just extra damage, I guess. I mean, that would only really help the blast, because the others don't do damage, they just do elemental style. So yeah, adding some extra handling so I can fire at that a little bit faster would be nice too. Okay, my warbow. Now this is an interesting one because I've got crazy amounts of freeze here. Absolutely stonking amounts of freeze. What I lack is anything that gives good handling. I could increase my shock a little bit more, or just double down on the freeze. I'm going to double down on the freeze. I suspect that's going to be the main reason I'm using that bow, is for its freezing attacks. Right. As for you, I really would like you to just have better handling. I'm not using my my rope caster to do any kind of damage, or at least that's not my primary with that. Right, okay, so that done. Can I rappel down? Oh, I have to rappel down on this side, but I want to rappel down on the other side. Oh well. Whee! Right, observer logs. Let's have a look at you. Orbit 3K2 initiated. Cycle 807654. Routing query sent. No response. G prime. Ping inert agents. 31 of 35. Dormant. G prime. Interesting. Apparently I have some old modifications. Oh, I do have some old modifications in my old bows. Thank you very much for noticing that. Thank you very, very much for noticing that. I do apologize for missing that myself. There we go. Sharp shot bow can have these taken out. The others I'm actually still using. But yeah, that was a very good point. I do have a shock, which adds a little bit of fire, but that chunky bit of shock is quite nice, and it will increase the damage overall. So yeah, we'll swap that in. That was at least one very useful one. That 40 damage and handling. Wow. Okay, you see this now. This is really nice, because I primarily use this weapon for its fire attacks. Sorry, chat. You can totally blame Zip for this one. I know I was just done, but this is really worth doing. Oh, there we go. I think that's good enough. Let's just get out of the way. There we are. Okay, we're on the wrong side now because I took too long. Did that kill all the fish? Or did I... What? Why is there so much stuff over here? Did that Tallneck stomp on things? It may have, you know. I think that blast that it releases when you rappel down is meant to make safe the area that you're rappelling from. Oh, either that or... yes, I fought the snapmaws around here. I may have caused one to vent its chill water, and that may have taken out all the fish. Search salmon, like, check its wallet? Yeah, flying enemy, that's exactly what I was doing. I was searching the salmon for cash. Wouldn't you? Everyone knows that salmon going around with big fat wallets. Diamond shoes too, which is especially egregious because they don't even have feet. Aavak, the walking ecological catastrophe. Hey now. That may be true, but it's also hurtful. Alright, there we are. We've started on set 3's flower. Function true. Low in the eastern sky is set the glancing eye, and though its gracious light ne'er riseth to my sight, yet every star that climbs above the gnarled limbs of yonder hill conveys thy gentle will. Now they're getting much more elaborate, these poems. I approve. Right. Well, we want to be over yonder. So onwards we go. Can't believe we're already over 1/4 of the way to level 32. That is bonkers. There's 3 of them. I'd be willing to take on 3. I had a good vantage point to do it from. Question is, can I override a snapmaw? Imagine I could. I bloody well can. This is awesome. Gently, gently. Don't mind me. Hey, oh.
Keep quiet now.
That's right. That's right. I actually donked one on the head. That was glorious. Come hither. Let me tell you the story of the Whistlebush.